Doing my normal, come to speak my peace to my people. This is Power Inc. Wake Up Movement, and I'm encouraging my people to wake up. I'm inspiring my people to change our mindset so we can have a different logic, to have different tactics, and different way of thinking for different solutions. And then and now, black on black violence. I want to talk about the past of our history to the present times, because you got a lot of our people, the young youth, and you hear it often. People be like, "I'm nothing like our ancestors," but we must respect our ancestors, because if it wasn't for our ancestors, we wouldn't be here. And our people always stood up, and our people always fought. Rebellion, it always happened. And to understand where we at to this very day, all the black on black violence, and we have not changed our tactics, we ain't changed our solutions, we ain't changed our goals, and the violence of black on black violence have not changed. It's because of the result of our minds, of our program. Have we been programmed and conditioned and groomed to be so ignorant upon each other, to disrespect each other, to hate each other, not to know yourself, to know each other. Let me get to the then. Give me a second. Hold on, give me a second. Just give me a second, people. Got to start my video back up. Man, pretty sad. Pretty sad. Mm-hmm. Follow me, follow me. Give me a second. Computer wanna act stupid. My point is black on black violence, people. How could we go from the times where we was trying to stay out the way from getting killed? Come on. Wanna act stupid? How can we go for a time where we was getting killed, lynching? They say the minimum was 2,000. That was the minimum. Trying to change my damn screen. Excuse my language. Mm. How we can go for those times to these times where we was all on the plantations getting beat, killed. How can we go from plantation to being lynched as people around the world? Because it was happening everywhere. That was just statistics for us, what was going on in America and those times. But every day, it's 106 of our people is killed behind gun violence. Every day, 210 people are shot in severe behind gun violence. 826 people die from gun violence. 76 to 700 to 76,000 to 725 people survive gun injury. Now I'm a victim of black on black violence from being shot before from another brother. I want y'all just to understand, how do we get from where we was getting lynched by the white man, the untouchables they call them, to these day and times. How do we get here? You know, you got to understand, we are POWs, prisoners of war. And we have been conditioned and programmed to self-hate each other. The field nigga and the house nigga, that caused jealousy and rage between one another, a disrespect between one another. Then you have some of our own people, if you was fair skinned and a little bit light and bright, you was able to own some slaves. It was just like an occupation, a job, just to be on the plantation and owning your own people. That formed a wedge between us as people. They knew what they was doing when they captured and controlled us and divided to conquer us. It was designed. They just didn't think about this and just started enslaving us and putting us on plantations. This was designed from the start. They had this planned and organized how they was on capture us, how they was on drag us over here, from how they already was doing it from the sugar and tobacco plantations was already over here, because we already been over here in America trading with our brothers and sisters around all the different continents. These are facts, what they won't tell us, and it's in our history, but you got to be seeking knowledge to search for it. And it's sad to see us at these day and times when you having us kill each other. Our violence towards each other is unbelievable. Unbelievable. With the homeboy Tyree Nichols, just the everyday violence. You know, everybody's getting ready for the Super Bowl and not acknowledging there's people is hurting, going to funerals, putting their faces on T-shirts, going to funerals. Not 100% to a very good high percentage. There's black on black violence. You got the victim, then you got the people that actually out here doing the crime, if they got caught or not. We really not acknowledged and understood and looked at our trauma and what happened to us as people to understand why we killing each other. You know, everybody want to come to simple logic, put the guns down. People's not doing that. You know what I'm saying? And that's not the problem. The guns is not the problem. People is operating the guns, and it's the lack of leadership, and it's the trauma that's shown every day on every network you can imagine of our black on black violence towards one another. These are our problems, people. We are trauma people, and we got to rethink this, and we got to be awakening and change our mindset, change our logic, change our way of thinking. And we got to look deep in within ourselves to self-educate ourselves, to know yourself, spiritual self, know yourself within before you even go to a church. It's not wrong to believing in a religion, but a religion is breaking us. That's why it's so many religions. I mean, and it's so many different churches in one neighborhood. This is what's going on. Our black on black violence, man, our people is misguided, miseducated. Dr. Amos Wilson said it. The, the education system is miseducating us as people. The lies they tell in history does not benefit us. You know, y'all got to understand what's going on with us as people. It's our mental. It's how we've been conditioned to self-hate each other. We got to be awakened to acknowledge our violence towards each other. It resonates from the lack of leadership of fatherhoods that we lacking in our neighborhoods and we lacking in our houses. And a lot of the fathers that we do have are structurally and mentally damaged because we've been traumatized since slavery. We're POWs. That's the fact of the matter is. Let me pull up another diagram I wanted to pull up. Give me a second. Look at that. Look at that, people. It's 2015. I'm positive that ain't too much different if I can pull up the current one. That's just some diagrams I was able to pull up to talk on our matters for us. Black on black violence. You know, blacks killed by whites, 2%. Blacks killed by police, 1%. 1%. Whites killed by police, 3%. Whites killed by whites, 16%. Whites, and that's the first thing everybody be like, man, white people killing each other too. Man, we are trauma people, and we in the worst condition of our violence towards one another. Whites killed by blacks, 81%. Whites killed by blacks, 81%. Our violence is unbelievable. But the worst of it all, the 97%. We're at our all-time high in 2015, and I'm positive it's probably a lot worse in our current time. Blacks killed by blacks, 97% people. We are on fire. Now I know the statistics is worse right now. We are on fire by killing each other. Our trauma shows every day with the deaf culture music. You listen to the music or you watch the videos, everybody got a gun and they toting it and pointing the barrel of the gun and the camera and the phone, wherever the case can be. And it's black on black violence used to be rules to the streets, used to be rules to the game. And there's a reason why it's rules to the game. So our children, our women are protected. And our good brothers are. Everybody ain't gang banging, and it's innocent people out here dying because some want to be gang bangers and some just love the image. And you got wannabes that ain't never toted a gun, toting a Uzi, toting a AK-47, and the innocent kids are getting killed in our women. We have no village, we have no community. This is why we are broke in so many ways. This is why our trauma affects us even more, because we ununified as people. Along we stay disconnected from one another, we keep on getting conquered. It's real basic, divided and conquered. We're the only group of people that's divided purposely since slavery to conquer us. Why we ain't use basic logic to bring ourselves together as people? We got the worst saying, stand in your own lane, but look at it. It's logic. Our mindset. We're doing the very thing the enemy wants to do. Stay ununified. We must unite as people, but we can't get on the same page or the same category because we brainwashed. We conditioned to self-hate each other. We are programmed to self-hate each other. We were divided and conquered to enslave us. We choose to be divided so they can just keep conquering us. That's basic logic, but people don't understand it because we brainwashed and conditioned. That's why I'm encouraging my people to wake up and understand. You must get up on your knowledge, seek knowledge to understand our problems as people. We can't keep on going through the same thing, fighting and killing each other. We can't keep doing this. We're defeating ourselves. Now I'm going to go a couple more I wanted to show. That's gun violence. Let me see. I did. All right, now look at this one. Come on. Man, might be hating on me. Come on. Now look at that right there. Look at that right there. Look at the rate of us killing ourselves, the annual rate. It's a shame, people. What's it gonna take for us to wake up? Look at that right there. Huh? Let me see. Gosh darn it. Screen. Well, I'm getting the hang of it. Bear with it, brother. Look at that right there. Chicago. Man, we on fire. Our black on black violence toward one another. It's a shame. It's sad. And people still don't acknowledge this. This is the main problem, you ask me. Our mental. The main problem, our black on black violence. That's why we can't come together as people, to unite as people, to have any real solutions. Because we're so conditioned and programmed and brainwashed to hate ourselves, to hate each other, to disrespect each other. It's that simple. If we had a different thought process and a different mindset, we wouldn't hate ourselves to hate each other. And some people be like, I love myself. But if you love yourself, how can you disagree and hate? You can disagree, it's all fine. But how can you hate your people? You gotta hate another person, be willing to kill them. You cannot possibly keep going through life hating your brothers and sisters. Where's our village at? Where's our village at? We can't keep on going through this terrible, toxic cycle. It's beginning of the year and it's already took off on a terrible jump. I'm just sick of losing. We must acknowledge our problems. We must acknowledge we are trauma people. PTSS, post-traumatic slave syndrome. Then you got lynching that happened after enslavement, us as people. Jim Crow. We got so many things that happen, and we fighting for one thing, for its reparations. We need to have a whole list. But I highly respect homeboy Umar. Instead of just reparations, we need to be having a lot more things on that list of paper. You know, we need reparations for lynching our people. The race massacres was going on. Tulsa, Oklahoma, Rosewood, East St. Louis, DC, and there's one happening in every major city where we was doing good at for us business wise. Wasn't and that was just a reason to go kill us, because we was gaining wealth and we was improving as people. Not we haven't bounced back since then. We was doing something in the early 1900s. It's the reason why that time happened how it happened. That's something I want to dig more into. Just I thought I came across the majority of the massacres that happened, and I came across this. It's a very, very lot more, and that's not a coincidence. I can't even find the diagram of the 1919 or the 1913 diagram of the race wealth to show you where I know we was booming before they start having these massacres was going on. They was killing us. Just killing a bunch of those massive grave site at each one of these, and they don't have an exact solid count of how many people they killed of all these massacres areas and stuff like that. Just like lynchings, we they say it's 2,000, but I'm positive it's a lot more. You know, it's just like where's the reparations for those incidents? But we cannot come together to fight together as people until we change our mindset. Change our mindset, reset, reprogram the mind so we can transform our way of thinking, so we can change our tactics, we can change some solutions and ideas and have some goals. I am your power brother. This is Power Inc. Wake Up Movement. Man, be a subscriber. Support your brother. Get a t-shirt to show unity. PowerWhat'sNow.com. I got all type of gear. I stay in the community. We clean up neighborhoods. I connect with my people all the time. I'm from the streets. I'm from the hood. I'm about my people. I'm about my blackness. Be one. for our people around the globe. You know your history, because we was on every continent, everywhere. We had civilizations everywhere. Know who you are. Embrace your blackness. Hey, I am your power brother, and this is Power Inc. Wake Up Movement, and I'm encouraging you. Wake up. I'm encouraging you. Change your mindset. Until next time, protect each other. Unite with each other. Be power. I'm out. Be safe.